Hey YouTube, I'm just playing. I'm not gonna mess his hair. But this is my little cousin. This one that was in the video before cutting my brother's hair. By the way, this little dude about to have his first YouTube channel too. So when his gets up and running, I'ma have y'all like, comment, subscribe. If y'all got kids, y'all family member, friends, y'all wanna subscribe to his YouTube. It's gonna be kid friendly, of course. Y'all can go ahead. I'ma put that on there once he start his YouTube channel and once he get everything going. But right now we about to do a little cut all around. We're gonna keep the top the same, probably chop it down a little bit, but we're gonna do a fade all around, like a low fade pretty much. Let's hop into it right now. Alright, so I got my wall designers. I'm just going against the grain, just around the whole side, you know what I'm saying? And you want to stay low, you don't want to go up too high. You're just gonna stay medium. Since I've been cutting his hair for a minute, he comes like weekly, so you can already see the form of his hair and where his hair gonna be at, where his line is gonna be at, and all that. That's the thing. Like when people come every week, consistent clients, is that you can tell it's like it's not that much work to do because the work is already laid out. You're just basically going over everything. But like when you got clients that come that wait 3 weeks, 4 weeks, months, you know what I'm saying? Those two ones where you gotta actually make a hairline and make a guideline and make a whole platform doing it yourself, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just having it already laid out. Like his, that's what we doing. It's basically already laid out, so I'm just going over it. Now I'm just hitting all around the other side. Just put my first guideline in there, which is already inside there. You can already see it, and you can already see where it's supposed to be at because, you know what I'm saying, he comes every week. Like I said, consistency. We're just gonna hit it. Just playing around with it though. Just going up with it. I like his curls though, like the natural curls. Some curly curls. Now you got that guard on there, the one guard on the designers, and we're gonna flick up. Now you can see he like to talk a lot because he keep talking. He just kept talking to me. And we just flick out, flick out. Got that guard on there. Don't go up too high now, just flick out. And as you see how high that I'm going, that I'm just staying where I'm at. The higher I go, the more I just flick out. I don't really go in too much. Just hitting it, going up. Just playing with it, staying right there where I'm at. Just flick out. See that? I'm not going up too high because I don't want to put another line inside there, so I'm just gonna flick out right where I'm at. Easy money. I like another thing with cutting kids hair, you know they move a lot. You just gotta like keep them entertained most times. But like with him, since I gave him his first haircut, so he cried a little bit for like 10 seconds. That's about it, and then he stopped. He got pretty much comfortable with me because, you know, like when you giving kids their first haircut, most of them be crying and stuff. But then sometimes they don't. It depends on like if you gonna scar them or not. So, say for instance, it was my first time cutting his hair and I accidentally cut his ear or lined him up and left a scar there and he felt it. And if it hurt him, he gonna cry every time he gets haircut because he'll think it's gonna be the same thing. But it's not. So if you give a kid his first haircut and you gonna scratch him, everything go cool, 9 times out of 10, next time he sit back in your chair, he gonna be cool because you know, okay, it ain't gonna hurt because last time it didn't hurt. But basically, that's all you gotta do. If you still got the wall designers, I'm just staying low with it. Not going up too high. I pretty much faded it on that side already, but I still see some spots I gotta hit. Some spots I didn't hit too much. Just flicking up around this side. Easy money. I'm trying to get them all the way together. Flick them up, flick up. And that's like, it's with hair like this, it's pretty much easy to fade. They fades be coming out so flawless. You know what I'm saying? especially like if they got waves, curls like this, an example, like the fades will come out so smooth. But the thing is with this kind of hair is that you gotta be careful, because it's like once you put a hole in it, or like once you go up high, too far, you're gonna actually see it, and you gotta take the whole thing up, because it's gonna be hard to fade around it, because the way the texture of the hair is. Cause like this hair is like so light that it's easier to, you know what I'm saying, it's easier to mess up really. That's the thing about with hair like this. But it's like once you get the hang of it, you realize that it's really easy to cut though. This hair is easy to cut. But like I said, if you just starting out as a barber and you try to do these techniques with this kind of hair, it really won't work out like this. But if you've been doing it for a while, you'll realize that this kind of hair is easy to cut, and the fade come out way better. Now we got the liners on there. We just hitting the back of the neck. Like I said, he don't even feel these. These don't hurt at all. Just tapping this a little bit. Shout out to Babyless. These say liners right here. Just touching it. Like these don't hurt nobody. They so smooth. Like they came adjusted. Some liners you gotta adjust it. These actually came adjusted, so that's why I like these. These cool. Now we're gonna start in that middle, and we're gonna work our way to the right. Now you see how light his line is in the front. You don't want to go in too much. Most kids have light linings because their hair is just growing in, so it's gonna be light in the front. The thing is with kids is you can't go back too far. You're not supposed to. Just line that little fine hairs up and just call it a day. That's why they call it baby hairs, because it's so light and crispy. All you gotta do is just touch it. Even though it looks like they got a double lining because the hair grow in the back, but then the hair in the front look all light, still hit where it's light at. Don't worry about that. In a few months, all his hair will grow in, and then he'll be getting a big boy liner basically. Now I'm doing the same thing to this side. Touch it in the middle and working my way to the left. Not going in too much, just tapping it a little bit. You still see a little light spots in, but that's cool. Keep it going. Make sure that line is straight though. That's all you gotta do. Now I'm here with the fibers. Now this is something that I've been hearing about. Like a lot of barbers be talking about on pages and all that. They be like, do you put fibers on kids? Why are y'all putting fibers on kids? Why do you put fibers on kids? You're not supposed to put. I don't care. If it makes the haircut look better, I'm putting the fibers on the kids. That's it. I don't care what they talking about. If the kid sits still and he can get the fibers on there, I'm putting the fibers on there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he is walking billboard, and a lot of people 9 times they want their kids to look good. So if he can sit still, I'm gonna put it on there. Some people will still stop me and be like, no, you don't gotta do all that to it. But I'm gonna put it on there because it's the way that it comes out and the way that I like it to look. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to leave out my chair looking basic. You know what I'm saying? So if a kid can sit still and his parents ain't got no problem with me doing it, I'm gonna do it. I don't care. And then when people see your kid haircuts and then look at my kid haircuts, and then they want to sit in my chair because his line is crispier than his, you'll see. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you want your brand to be. If you build a brand of crispiness, that's what everybody gonna want from you. If I put the line in, put the fibers on his hair, and I post him on Facebook, and everybody that hit my DM that I want you to come out kids hair, they expect me to have their kid looking how this picture look. Because when they put that picture up and I ask how they want it, and they go on my Facebook, they will put a picture up that I did, and they will say, I like how you did his haircut, do his like that. And that's included the fibers. You know what I'm saying? So of course I'm gonna use it. I'm had to, because that's what I did to his haircut. That's what I'm gonna do to his. And that's what makes your sales go up too, because a lot of barbers don't like using fibers. So if you use that, you can charge extra for that. Me, I charge off my brand. You know what I'm saying? Once after a while, you can start charging off your name, to be honest. It's crazy, but you can, just off of your work ethic, the way your haircuts are different from other people, the way you look off your character. That's crazy. Just cause if you cool with everybody, you friend, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? You can charge off that. People don't want to pay it because they want to be around that. It's gravitation. You know what I'm saying? It's a gravitational pull. That's why I be trying to tell people that it's so easy. Like this industry is so big and it's crazy. But anyway, you're gonna do a little design on the side. He always gets the design. Like he just started. Like when I first did his hair, when I first put a design in his head, he just kept looking in his mirror, kept looking in the mirror. And my cousin called me. Was like, he loved his design. He been feeling himself ever since you put that design in his head. So cool. Ever since then, I keep putting designs in his head, and I keep taking pictures of it and putting it on Facebook, and people still see it, and they gonna bring their kids to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just different ways how to do it. Okay, now we're gonna put a little something. I don't know what I'm doing, like a zigzag. But the thing with these designs is, some people don't like doing them, some people do. But I think it's like the main thing about designs is neatness. As long as your lines are not too thick or too thin, you good. But I seen some thick designs that look good because they was cleaned out. You gotta make sure that the lines is cleaned out real good. That's all that really matters with designs. You really can't mess them up because they're like freestyles. So you're just making sure it look good. Yo, but that's it with this video. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let me know how I did on his haircut. And I'm gonna drop a video probably again tomorrow. I'll see y'all again. Peace out, YouTube.